Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. So today I am going to be drawing a 17 member as a Genshin Impact character, and I did a poll on Instagram and you guys have said that most likely he'd be either a Dendro, Cryo, or Hydro. So Dendro actually had the most votes, and next was Cryo and then Hydro. So in my sketchbook, which I'm going to show you guys really quickly, I did do a few concept sketches for a Dendro Wonwoo. It doesn't show up that well on camera, but it's mostly like a kind of this yellowy green color and then this foresty green color together, and then kind of like a black kind of undergarment kind of thing. I don't know how to explain it, but hopefully we can draw it well. I did try making a Cryo one, but I couldn't find what I liked. I think this resembles too much of a Hydro getup, so I was looking at a few books for the most part, just because Wonwoo is Korean, and then I was looking at a specific kind of Wonwoo look because of his hair. So for most part his hair was down, but I kind of just styled it in a way that looks a little bit less plain. And then for this one I did left and right for the Cryo one, just because I thought it'd be more fitting for him to have shorter hair. And then for Hydro, I will put a picture of what kind of hairstyle and look that I'm looking for Hydro. And I'm not too sure if I want him to be a Dendro catalyst or a bow user. I just thought it'd be cute. So we're gonna try sketching this a little bit today. I might do a sketch page instead of a actual like full painting, but we'll see. I'm actually going to change the background to be a lot darker. Go for gray. Hopefully this will work well. Okay, so I don't have really any plans of how I'm going to do this, so I'm going to start with kind of a half body maybe over here, and then we'll fill up the space as we go, because that's how I kind of approach my sketch pages for the most part. Because I kind of just want to add color a little bit more easily, so I wanted to dry it by doing it digitally. So I'm not going to focus too much on getting things accurately placed, because these are going to be more or less sketches. So for this one specifically, I am going to be drawing glasses on him, just because I think it fits his look, and kind of based on that one reference. Because I know I want to add a little bit of color. I tend to make his ears a little bit larger and they stick out a little bit kind of rounder, just to exaggerate a little bit of his features. I'm also worried about something. I got a notification that one of my packages got sent. Or not sent, delivered. But I don't see it at the door, and then I checked the notification and it says it's been received by the recipient, which is weird. Which I think they might have delivered it to the wrong person. So I just hope whichever neighbor received it didn't just like open it and didn't care about if it was theirs or not. Because I don't know about you guys. I hope you guys actually check your packages and check that it is addressed to you or your household before opening it. So I kind of want this part to come from like in between here. I don't know if it's too dark for you guys. You guys can't see. So I'm gonna have to play with the colors a little bit, because the colors that I initially had for these sketches in my sketchbook aren't what I wanted the colors to be per se. It's just what I had available. I'm still kind of torn on what kind of weapon he would use. Like, I don't know if he would be a catalyst or would he be maybe a sword user or a bow. Because I feel like if he was cryo, he would definitely be a polearm. Maybe he can be a polearm Dendro though. I just don't know how I wanted to tie this part. Okay, even though I know his hair is gonna be also dark, I think I am gonna color this like completely. So far I did have armor technically on this side. I feel like for the cryo one, if I end up doing the 3 designs for Wonwoo, it's like a cryo, a Dendro, which is this one, and then a Hydro. I'm gonna change the Dendro to be less traditional clothing and maybe move it towards like armor, a little bit more like Mondstadt aesthetic. Yeah, I don't know if I want to draw him as a catalyst though. I feel like Hydro would be catalyst. So would he be a Dendro sword user or a Dendro bow user? I kind of do want to add more accessories though. I know it's like in the lower half, but... So I feel like they use diamond shapes a lot in a lot of the designs of the characters. Okay, so let's continue to sketch and then hopefully color a few of these. I'm gonna keep some of these a little bit more simple. Because I think I said that I was gonna mostly only gonna color the main one, like this one. So we'll see what happens to these ones. I was hoping they're just thinking of returning it in the morning or something. Cause I never got on a package that says it was delivered to the residence and then I never got it. I think how I'm putting this thing on his arm, I feel like he would be a bow user. This is also black. Or something around his wrist. I keep changing his design, so it's a little bit more difficult to keep things looking consistent. Should I shrink this one? Should I shrink both of them? How do I do this? So I think how I have his lower half is that he has this part, which is like the bottom part of this part of his shirt, technically. And he has this, let's see, wait, where do I want it to overlap? So this is this part, probably this way, and then I have I definitely have to shrink his head, or we can liquefy the bottom half, so that this makes more sense. Too thick of a neck. Almost forgot. I thought I forgot his glasses. Color this in because it's supposed to be black. And then I don't know if we're going to do minimal colors. I think we are going to paint the larger one though, a little bit. Not entirely, but just like enough. Because I kind of like leaving these as sketches. So I do have a design going on kind of his shoulder going down the sleeve, which I think will look really pretty. Oh, actually I don't think, yeah, his vision shouldn't be here. I have it underneath, so I have this kind of weird metal plate thing. Then underneath is his vision. Okay, we'll put like Wonwoo or something at the top there, but some sketches, and then I'm actually gonna duplicate this and do the same method, except for we're not gonna change too much in terms of the sketch for the ones in the back. So I might make the lines a little bit darker. But for now, we'll just color this one in. I'll do the base colors for these ones as well. We'll just leave these ones super simple and just leave them maybe as like flat color. Maybe a little bit of like shading for the skin, like a little bit of blush. Maybe I'll do the rest of 96 line. We'll see how determined I am to do this. Ooh, looks blown out for you guys. I didn't realize. So let's turn down the gain so you guys can see a little bit better. So I really love this kind of a green. I think this is a similar green to what I wanted to use for Hansuke. So paint this kind of this lighter green. Main part of his clothing, a much darker color. I'll change this green a little bit more. Actually I think I want to leave these ones. Okay, I'm gonna duplicate this again just to save this one. I think I want to paint this one specifically. So I'm just going to erase the face, a little bit of the skin, so you can leave that. I want his eyes to be green, so I'm gonna add this green. I actually kind of want it to be more yellowy though. I don't know. Like a yellowy green. Like an olive-ish color. Is this olive? I don't know. I feel like I'm very picky with my greens. I really don't like super saturated greens. So, let's see how I'm gonna do this. So for the multiply layer, I'm actually gonna erase this. This is like super convoluted just to keep two different styles on the same page. Let's see. Green. This is supposed to be kind of like a metal, so we'll see how we can get this texture. Okay, let's do his hair next. So I'm just doing this really simple, just by doing this kind of a wash. Make this a lot darker. This is so thin. Like he would have to, his body would have to be thicker than this. Doesn't really make sense. So I'm gonna liquefy these. Okay, back to the one in the middle, because he looks really cute right now. I don't know what style this reminds me of, but it's kind of cute. So, I'm gonna add... I'm gonna branch off from the dark green. Or we can go off from this color. Blend the skin color into his hair, just to soften it a bit. Okay, let's add our highlights. So I'm gonna add... I guess this is where our highlights are gonna be. I'm not gonna make his hair any darker, I think, so we're gonna keep lightening this a little bit. Okay, they're all merged down now, so I can't really budge them anymore, other than painting over top or erasing it. So I'm gonna switch to the sharp render brush again. And then start to just refine it a little bit. I'm not going to do too much because I kind of like how it looks like right now. I'm going to try doing the cryo on the Hydra again a little bit later. Once I get a solid design, because as you can see, like even though I was happy with the design I had in my sketchbook for the Dendro Wonwoo, I still changed things as I worked on it. So none of these are like really designs I super duper like. For like, I don't know, I just feel like my design skills are just very lacking. It's not something I was taught or studied in, so I usually like simple designs, and because I didn't do like a whole lot of research on like patterning or clothing designs or types of fabrics and stuff that I could have mixed in between for all of these. I still kind of want to add a sprout though. Can't even see it. It's too... Okay, this one's better. I honestly don't know if he would be a I honestly don't know if he would be a bow user or something. Dendro, what would he be? Bow? I feel like he would be a bow user. I love adding like kind of like the reflection in the glasses. I think it's always fun. Just use like a large brush, lightly go over it, and then a thinner one. But yeah, I'm not gonna render this too much. So let's clean it up a little bit in some areas. Clean this up a little bit more, and then I'll just leave it as is, because there's no point of me like rendering this fully, especially because I was having this to be a sketch page anyways, just for fun. I might go around and put a white border still, just because some of these are getting a little lost. Cute. Yeah, I don't know what this reminds me of. Is it kind of like there's like, I think I had a storybook that had a similar style to this, where the colors look a little bit more like blocky, but very soft, and that's what I'm getting from like the face area at least. So I do think I want this to be green though. Cute. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna leave it like this. Otherwise I'm just gonna end up probably rendering it all. And that's not what I want, so hope you guys enjoyed watching me do kind of a weird sketch page. I kind of like this look though, kind of really blocky and just kind of like solid shell shaded almost colors and style of shading. So yeah, I think it looks really cute and it kind of really stands out, especially with the white border from the kind of like ink wash little doodles. I might do something with the text though, a little bit. Maybe, or not. I think maybe I'll just leave it. So there's a Dendro. I'm actually gonna quickly draw the Dendro sign, which is really cute. It's almost like a heart, so Okay, so I think this one's done. I'm just gonna prop the date at the bottom and put a brief signature. I'll probably put my signature somewhere else, but the date is... Actually, I'm not gonna put it at the bottom just because I know it's gonna get lost. Because Instagram loves cropping everything. And today is 25, 11, 20. Okay. Yeah, hope you guys enjoyed watching this. I had a lot of fun coloring this and I actually really adored this. I kind of want to do something with this kind of style again. Really simple shading. Yeah. So I'll talk to you guys next time with another video. Bye!